If you enjoy the Low Scale Gaming podcast, please leave us a like, review, and subscribe. Any feedback is welcomed, and I hope you enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome back to the Low Scale Gaming podcast. I'm your host, Ghostland's Finest, and as always, joined by Conan Jones and Inferior Mage. Conan, how you doing today?
I'm doing better now. I'll talk more about the rest of that in here in a little bit.
We had a day yesterday. Me and old Conan Jones here.
Oh, that's not even what I was referring to. I was referring to my fail. But
so I texted Conan last night. I was just like, "Hey, let's play a game of League." He was like, "Let's play Earth. Nothing else." I was like, "Earth's gone. Bummer. Let's play normals." I was like, "Okay, fine." So we played like 3 games or something like that. I played a leasing game for fun, and I was just like, I was trolling. Every time I would hit a Q, the R. Kelly song came in my head. And I messed up on it so many times. I think I was like...
Is that really an R. Kelly song?
Yeah, my mind's telling me no.
Yeah.
I think it's by R. Kelly. Now I gotta Google it.
Keep going, I'll Google it.
Okay. But I was just having so much fun, just being stupid in League. But then we started like winning, and I don't know how. But then I started becoming the best jungler in the world, and did some cool Lee Sin kicks. Was I right?
Yeah. When did this song come out?
Yeah, 2001.
Not even close.
1998.
93.
93?
93.
I was 2 years old when that came out.
Right.
And R. Kelly would have peed on me.
I was. I wasn't even born then.
But I was just having so much fun. Me and Conan were having a blast. And then here comes old Baxter with his stupid squeaky toy. And he was like, you would have think that squeaky toy owed him money with how much he was just like killing it.
Dude, that stupid banana dog is the loudest toy in the history of dog toys. It's ridiculous.
And it felt like Vader was, or not Vader, Vader's my dog. It felt like Baxter was like doing an ASMR of squeaky toys right up against the mic. And I'm just like, okay, I'm having fun. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm having fun. I can't imagine how much worse it sounded for you though. But just how bad it sounded.
Horrible.
And then so we played another game. I think we lost that one, but I think we were still having fun. Anyways. Oh, because I picked Ivern. I've never played Ivern in my life, and I was just doing stupid stuff. Anyways, so we played a third game, and so the other day, Conan shared this meme with me and Mage here, and it was just like after a long, tough day or something. I'm gonna go get to it.
Let's relax and play a game of League of Legends.
Yeah, when you're having a bad day and decide to play a game, but your friends flame each other and make it, and it's just like the game. It's like, all right, I'm head out. It literally happened yesterday in Game 3. So let's throw down what's going on. We either get a double kill or a triple kill bot lane, and instead of getting tower, I was like, let's go get dragons because dragons are more important than towers right now. So everybody comes to the dragon that was down there with us. It was like me, the support player, and I think the mid laner. And Conan was just like, I'm going to go get the tower because it's free gold. And I swear, as soon as he said gold, he died to Shaco.
Shaco just popped up out of nowhere.
It was like free gold, gray screen.
Because it was like 2 or 3 hits for that next little tick of the tower. And I was like, I'm just going to get this real quick and I'll go help with Dragon. I wasn't even about to sit there and dedicate to the whole thing because it was still relative. Well, no, it was pretty far into it. But I was like, yeah. I need the gold. I'm behind. Yeah.
This is gray screen. And I had to mute my mic because I started dying laughing. And because I know that if I would have said anything to it, he would have got mad at me and just left then. He left the call, but he didn't leave the game yet. And I don't know what made. Did I make you leave the call? Because I don't think I said. I was trying not to say anything to make you leave.
It was one of those things I know you were about to, and you were every fiber in your being was fighting it.
I did it,
and
though.
that pissed me off too.
Because so I was making you mad.
You were breathing on Discord, and it pissed me off.
What?
No, it was like I don't even remember.
I didn't even say anything. I was trying my best to not blame Conan Jones, and I did it. I swear to God, I did it. I the only thing I said was I was just like, you should have came to Dragon. I think that's the only thing I said, and then that's when he left after it. Like I made a conscious ability or a conscious whatever to not blame him, and he just like he still left, and he got mad at me for breathing. Apparently,
That's fair.
how is that fair?
I get mad at Gus for breathing too.
Okay,
Understandable then. I'm justified.
It's justified.
Mage says I'm fine.
Needless to say that we were ahead in that game. We were pretty significant. Everybody was significantly ahead except for Conan Jones. And then a 20 minute ish game turned into a 35-minute loss. And I was mad.
Me
But
and
I
Conan,
still didn't flame Conan Jones. I just told my team he's not coming back because he was mad.
okay. Me and Conan played one game on Saturday,
Yeah.
and we were wrecking the other team, but Conan wasn't getting any kills, and Conan got so mad because he didn't get a single. He didn't die. He didn't.
I was doing good with that game.
Yeah,
it was just
fine
like
that day. You
whoever
were ahead of the other guys.
I think it was a luck support that I had.
Yeah, you had a luck support. That luck support, for whatever reason, was getting every single kill.
It was
Because
like,
it's a Lux.
well, yeah, but it then was like, oh, hey, you're not even near it. Oh, you had an Airy fly across from from Fountain where you backed, and it got the kill. And it's just like dumb stuff like that.
It was so funny how mad Conan Jones was at that game, and we were winning hard too.
Right?
Like,
He
winning.
gets like that every time. Like usually when we play League, I'll own up to next day when I'm being like a toxic player. Okay, I own up to it. But Conan Jones gets the toxicity in there too.
I'm not saying I don't.
Conan Jones ain't no saint. Okay, he's not Saint Jones. He's Conan Jones.
It's all right, Conan. It was just that game just made me really fun, made me really laugh because it was like everything was going right that game for everybody on our team, except you couldn't get a kill.
What's the going right for Old Man Jones? So he took his newspaper and went home.
If I'm not having fun, nobody has fun.
That's exactly what happened.
It's okay. We love you, Conan.
I hate League of Legends, but it's just stupid stories like that. It's what just keeps me coming back to the game. Mage, how are you doing today?
I think we triggered Conan a little bit. Sorry, Conan.
Yay, podcast. Hello, blood pressure. I missed you.
The other thing that was going on, too, at the same time, is that Mrs. Jones was in Conan Jones's ear telling him to calm down. And when somebody's already upset, what's the stupidest thing you could do?
Calm down.
Hey, calm down.
Why are you
it's
so
not
mad?
a big deal. It's just a game. I can understand Conan Jones getting mad because I would.
It was a whirlwind of all of the things. Like, if it's just a bad game, like, yeah, I'm gonna get pissed off at it, but it's a game. Like, I'll get over it. But that and then that goddamn squeaky toy.
That squeaky toy, man. You need to take that away from him.
Oh, it's on the kitchen table right now. It is not coming back out.
I'm assuming that's like his favorite toy.
Yeah,
as much as I've like heard it.
Yeah, it is one of his favorites, and that's why it's gotten banished. to the
Just
kitchen
got
table.
banished to the dumpster.
Yeah.
I think that's why we find Conan Jones' story so funny, is because it's like we get where he's coming from. Like, that's super aggravating, but it's just really funny.
It was funny.
Because
it
when
doesn't
Conan hits his breaking point, it's funny.
Because it doesn't happen that much.
But when it does,
Like-
by God, is it a spectacle?
Like when I get mad every other day. Okay, it's not even worth nightly news that I get mad. Okay, now like it's like when me and Mage argue. You know, we argue every other week on the podcast. Some week we agree on things. Some week we argue. This week is probably going to be another arguing because he says he liked the Sonic movie and then gave it a 5 out of 10. So
It said 6 out of 10, but
no,
we'll
you
get to
said
that.
5 out of 10.
He said 6. You hear what you want to hear. I swear to God.
swear to
Like
God.
last week.
Because he said an average movie. He said it was an average movie. So he said he was going to give it a 5 out of 10.
Here, we'll talk about it. I haven't
Anyway,
given my rating.
Good
I haven't
Lord.
given my rating yet. It's not official.
Mage, how are you doing this week?
Yeah, now that we can ask Mage how he's doing.
I'm actually doing much better now that we're talking. This is kind of therapeutic for me in a weird way.
You're welcome.
It's been kind of a week, man. Like just a week. We'll talk about it in fells, but yeah. I mean, today's been okay. I haven't felt super well today. Like just kind of had a headache that I've been fighting all day, and that kind of sucks. God, I'm just thinking about that game Saturday with Conan getting mad. Because, like, literally, we, like, got inhibitor, and then I just hear Conan scream the F word. Because this luck stole it and killed from him. Oh, it's so good.
God. Here's a picture of Conan Jones. I put it in the Discord.
What am I looking at? Angry girl tantrum. All right.
Conan's not that bad.
Conan Jones when he doesn't get kills. Anyways, all right.
How are you, Ghost?
I'm sick. I think I'm getting strep throat or something, and I am like extremely stressed out enough as it is because I have contest on Saturday and a contest on Tuesday. I'm excited for it to be over with, but I want to tell you all how much I absolutely hate basketball season with a fiery passion.
So what was going on with that? Because you sent me that, and you just said life sucks.
So I have 17 kids. Okay, 2 of them are cheerleaders, and then they go cheer whatever, but they're my 2 percussion kids. Anyways, so they are going to the basketball games. They went to the basketball games during school today, Thursday, and I was just like, okay, whatever, fine. Be back in time for after school rehearsal. So they get after school rehearsals 3:30 to 4:30, whatever. I don't ever have them all together unless it's like after school. So I was just like, okay, don't be late, whatever. Bus gets there 3:45. You know, I'm not too upset about it. I'm just like, whatever. The girl team won, so they're going to the game tomorrow at the exact same time. But this time I'm not having after school rehearsal. So half of my kids are gone for the rehearsal Friday before we go to contest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just this. I tried to tell them, I was just like, hey, we got contest Tuesday. Okay? I'm not telling you I'm not going to keep y'all from going. But you should probably have priorities. The contest is more important. And, you know, of course, contest is not more important. And it just pissed me off. And I hate basketball so much. Like, I'm glad they're doing good and all that stupid stuff, but...
It's the joys of small school.
Anyways, Let's go ahead.
So they're not missing stuff for you though? Like they just missed rehearsal?
They're missing my class hour.
Okay. Because it... What... Okay. No, never mind.
What are you asking?
I don't know. My brain is crazy already.
It's one of those days.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude. You ain't lying. Sorry. Okay.
All right.
Say your
Let's
thing.
go ahead and jump into our fails of the week. Conan Jones, what is your fail of the week?
So I kind of had a big one. On Friday for Valentine's Day, we went to Fuzzy's.
Wait, do you want to go last then? Because I don't have anything for mine.
All right, yeah, I can go last. While you're
All
going,
right, I'll go.
My wife is not here, so like I have to go get up and check on the dog 'cause my door's open. So I'm gonna
Okay.
mute myself, but it's still recording, so just keep going.
Okay. All right. Well, my fail this week is so Sunday night. My brother's talking about like not feeling good. I was like, okay, whatever. Just go take a nap. And I was just go lay down, whatever. It's like 1:00. He's telling me he's not feeling good. He sleeps until 5. And he wakes up and he's like, I'm really not feeling good now. I'm just like, okay, go take a shower and just kind of relax a little bit. I got him some cold and flu medicine, and then he went back to. He didn't want to eat dinner, so that was like the first sign that something was wrong.
When
Because
he doesn't want to eat dinner.
when he doesn't want to eat, because he's. I'm not saying he's a fat kid or anything like that, but I mean he's a growing boy.
Yeah.
You know,
He's got that healthy appetite.
yeah, he's yes. He's got a healthy appetite. Anyways, so he wasn't running a fever. He felt hot, but he wasn't running a fever yet. So I just was whatever. He went to sleep, woke up, and he's like burning up. And the temperature's like 102 point something. I'm like, all right, it's 6:00 in the morning. We get to go to the hospital.
Yay.
So we go to the hospital, Indian Clinic. We get in there. They test him for the flu. For not meningitis. That's coming up. The flu and strep, negative on both. So the first doctor comes in and like tells me, he was like, we might need to test him for meningitis. I'm like, what? But at this point, I'm like, this is my first like big like sickness trip to the hospital. So I'm just like freaking out.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, do whatever you got to do. That's fine. I mean, we're here at the doctor's office to do what they want. So he gets a CAT scan, and then after that, another doctor comes in and checks on my brother, and they're just like, he sat up. He didn't like. He's not in pain, like laying there. He just is coughing, and his chest and head doesn't feel good. It's not meningitis. And I was like, okay, thank you. Good Lord, did that scare me to death?
Yeah.
Because I was sitting, I'm just like, he's gonna have to get a spinal tap done. Can you do a spinal tap on a 9-year-old? And then I Googled it, and they were like, yes, you can. I'm like, oh my God, this is awful. Anyways, but so he's just had this like viral infection in his chest area, and then now I have it, and I feel awful, and I'm trying to like sleep and not feel bad, but
We'll see how that turns out.
Saturday is like contest day where I have to be up at 5:00 in the morning. Or no, I have to be up at 4 to go up there at 5:00 and load up the kids and then go to Weatherford. And I'm just not looking forward to it.
Big.
And then I have a wedding to go to after that, which is also not going to be fun. And then Sunday's my birthday.
Yeah.
That one's more of a plus.
At this point, I really don't want to do a damn thing for my birthday.
Gus is turning 30.
No, I'm not.
35.
No, shut up, Mage.
47.
I'm turning 29.
30.
But I'm having my dress rehearsal the same day.
On Sunday?
So yeah. And I really don't want to, but I have to because it's the only other time to do it. They asked me like why we'll get to that in a minute. Why I didn't do it because that's like topic one. But yeah, my week. I'm not looking forward to my week. Tuesday at 5:00 cannot get here quicker because then I am just done for contest season. Even if we do make it to state, I told them I was like, I don't care what we make it state. Just making it to state is what's important to me.
I don't, as long as we can take the trip, like I don't care how we do once we get there.
Exactly. That's my thing. We can like as long as we don't go there and get like fives.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, they're not going to send you there in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Like so, I feel pretty good about it. I think it'll be pretty good. I fingers crossed. Hopefully next week I'll have a win of the week that's pretty good. Next week will either be my win of the week or my fail of the week. There's no in between.
Get that 50-50 shot.
Okay. Mage, what's your fail of the week?
Dude, nothing went my way this week. Like, nothing. Like, yesterday, okay, let's start with Tuesday, because Monday was a holiday. Tuesday, I got to work.
Must be nice. I had school still.
Okay. Anyway, so Tuesday I went to work and every single one of my cases just blew up for no reason. Like people are just being crazy. I find out I have 7 messages from one parent that called all through the holiday, even though DHS was closed. And so I had to call him back and just a whole bunch of stuff I had to do Tuesday, which was ridiculous. And then yesterday I thought that I had training in Norman, so I woke up super early because I had to go drive to Norman, get there in time for the training. And I drove up there, my own car, my own gas, get there, find out that the training had actually started yesterday. and so I drove up to Norman for no reason. And had to tell my boss that. And so I just ended up having to stay there and visit my kid up in that area. And then today I just felt awful. So it's just kind of been just nothing's really gone my way this week too much. Not an awful week, but it's just kind of little fails here and there, which just got really annoying.
Yeah, I got you, man.
So they just let you up and drive to Norman to then be wrong?
Yeah, I had to reschedule that training till May.
What training was it?
It's gonna be May.
Child sexual abuse training.
Why are they training you how to do that?
Not okay. The funny thing is as soon as I said that training, that joke popped in my head, and Conan just said what I was thinking. I
just said it was in your head.
Yeah.
Ghost had to mute himself. He got a belly laugh.
Oh my Conan Joe, you can't throw bangers on me like that out of nowhere. I started coughing.
They don't happen often, but when they hit, man.
Oh my god, you're such an awful person.
That's pretty solid though.
Damn it, that was a good one. 2 THS workers right here, folks.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind.
Proud of us.
But no, I had it on my calendar as starting yesterday at 10, and it started Tuesday at 10, and went to Wednesday. So I had told my supervisor that I was going to be gone these days, and she was going to be gone because she had a training in McAllister anyway. So it was kind of it was all right, that's not a big deal. So yeah, I called her and told her what happened. She was like, well, okay, you can go ahead and do this stuff while you're up there. And so I went and did these some stuff that I was able to do while I was up there, but it wasn't a complete loss of the day. But it was still just super annoying.
Yeah, that sounds that's rough, man. Especially after driving all the way to Norman for that. Like,
Did you get paid for those driving hours and stuff?
I'm not, it's yes,
There you go. It's not a loss of a day.
but here's the thing: I won't get paid the full amount because I didn't have to do because I wasn't out there for training. So I can't do exemptions. So basically, I'm only going to get paid how much ever they would have paid for a rental car, which is just like $30.
Did you lose money on this, or did you gain money on this, or did you come out even?
I lost.
All right, so it was a loss of a day.
So you guys have to get a rent-a-car from Enterprise for those?
If it's over 100 miles that you drive, you get a rental car or a state van. But since the training was 2 days long, I had to drive my own car because having a rental car for 2 days is too expensive. And I can't we only have 4 state vans, and I can't reserve a state van for multiple days and not have anybody else drive it.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Because, like, we have, like, a crap load of state vehicles in the office. But,
yeah, you're also in the city.
Yeah, with more people and stuff.
And you also have, like, 12 offices that all have their own state vehicles.
Baxter's barking at something. Vamp for a second. I'll do my fill when I get right back.
All right. I'm not going to lie. I legit, like, died laughing when he said that. Like, I had to go take my inhaler. I started laughing so hard.
You laughed so hard it gave you asthma?
I mean, he hit me with out of left field with that one, man.
Solid Conan jokes.
That one, I have been laughing really hard today. There's this other one is that so Tyler won, like my favorite streamer on Twitch because he's really super toxic. He's a jungler now when he's been an 80 carry main for years. Now he's a jungle main because he's showing how easy jungle is, and he's going from unranked to challenger. Anyways, there's this other jungler he was going against. His name's I Will Dominate, and it was just like he just like demolished him. So he's making fun of him on stream, and then he says the line. He was like, Dom, you're 30. Call it quits. And I was just like, I don't know why I thought it was so funny, but it was just completely like just utterly hilarious. I'm gonna see if I can get the clip.
This had to be there for it, I guess.
Is that from the Twitch Rivals game?
Yeah, it's the Twitch Rivals game. Let me see if I can find it.
Well, while you're looking for it, should I go ahead and do my fail?
Go ahead, do your fail.
So we went to Fuzzy's for dinner Friday night for Valentine's Day. She was just like, I want tacos and I want tequila. And I was like, I can handle both of those things. So we go and eating chips and salsa. And I guess I bite on this chip wrong. And like my tooth just starts hurting real bad. I didn't really think anything of it because it's not like real painful. But, you know, drinking my drink and just like super sensitive to cold. And it's just not really a fun time, but you know, Saturday, Sunday come along, just kind of steady, consistent pain. So I was looking at it in the mirror, and it looked like a filling had come out that it was just like on the top of my tooth. So Monday, as I go to the dentist, that I haven't seen a dentist since my wisdom teeth got pulled out in college, just because I haven't had dental insurance because
right,
I'm not Native American.
Yes, blame us.
Conan Jones and racism. Name a more iconic duo.
Well, because that's Yale's next thing is like, oh, why don't you just go to the clinic? It's free, and it's like,
no, I say that to Mage because he's Native American. You're painfully white. I don't say that to you.
Does dental stuff count
for health insurance?
And yes, dental is covered in at least where my clinic's at. Dental is covered.
Is there anything that's? Go ahead.
Apparently, sleep studies aren't. The one thing that's like predominant in like Native American cultures is sleep apnea, and it's not. And I can't get a sleep study done at the dang Indian hospital.
Huh.
Do you
Alright.
got? Do you not get insurance as a teacher?
I opted out of it because I've always gotten everything done at the Indian hospital.
Fair enough.
So the one time where I'm just like, oh hey, I can't do this. I can't do it.
Can't do that.
Or the one time I need something that I legit want to go to the doctor for, I can't get it.
Can't do it. That's
Anyways,
lame.
go ahead,
Yeah.
Racist Jones.
Thanks. So go to the dentist. I tried calling them on Saturday, but of course they were just closed for the weekend. So I just walked in Monday morning and I was just like, hey, my tooth is hurting. Like, is there a way I can schedule an appointment to be seen?
What time did you call them?
I
At
called
2:30?
So I walked into the
killed
dentist.
myself.
Yeah, proud of you.
I'm so funny.
Walked in at like 10 o'clock and it's just like, hey, can I schedule an appointment? This is what's going on. So she kind of was just like looked it up and looked up my insurance and she was like, oh, okay, well, we actually have an opening here at like, we can get you back and get you like looked at real quick just to see what's going on. And I was like, all right, awesome. So I walked back and the nurse lady came through and she did all of her scans and all that sort of stuff. And come to find out that I had a cavity in the top part of one of my back molars that was small and not really a big deal, but then since was small enough, it got to like the meat of the tooth. I don't really know the scientific terms, but apparently like it just kind of got in the middle of the tooth and just kind of rotted away from the inside out. So it had gotten down enough to where the nerve was starting to be exposed. So I had to end up getting a root canal on that tooth. They had told me that if it would taken like another 6 months or so without it being noticed, that I probably would have lost that tooth. So I'm glad that I got it. It happened when it happened, but it just sucked.
So wait, so you didn't lose the tooth?
No, it's still there. I just got a root canal.
I don't know what a root canal is.
So they had to drill out the dirty area, I guess, and clean it out.
Mm-hmm.
So
the entire cavity, because it's a bacteria and it'll spread if it's not destroyed, pretty much.
Yeah, so they took his power drill and pretty much turned my tooth into a bowl down on the inside. And then he had to take his little drill and drill down into the root of the tooth where the nerve comes from your jaw up into your tooth.
This sounds awful. Please stop.
So yeah, they had to take the
oh my God,
the nerve out.
There's one thing I remember from the dentist is that when I was like 5 or 6, he told me that my teeth aren't the kind of teeth that get cavities. I'm more prone to get like gum disease. So I told that to the dentist when I went to the dentist over the summer last year, and that was like the first time I went in like 10 years plus.
Yeah.
And I didn't have any cavities or anything like that. I told them that again, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you just have like a mountain of plaque buildup," and they had to like get like the. So I figured that they had to get the cleaning hook with like the water on it, like that sprays on it.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, so we're in pretty deep territory right now. We're literally digging for gold.
That's gross.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was at the dentist from like noon until 5 o'clock, 5:30. Like
my God.
My wife was calling me and like freaking out because she hadn't heard from me all day and was making sure I hadn't died.
Are you dead?
I was like, nope, I'm literally
Did you take Baxter out?
Still here. I told you I was going in and I'd let you know when I was done, and I'm still here, so.
Calm down.
Well, because after the root canal, like, they did a cleaning, and it was the same deal. Like, since it hadn't been done in so long, they went to town. So.
Extra clean.
Yeah.
Conan has got that shine on his teeth like he's got that shine on his forehead.
But, like, I'm just now able to, like, kind of open my mouth all the way again.
Yeah.
Just because it was having my mouth.
How bad does the root canal hurt?
It actually doesn't hurt. Like, the only part that's weird is, like, so after they hollow everything out, they have to put a cap or a crown on the tooth. So they did a mold and they gave me a temporary one that's it takes 3 weeks for the real one to get made and get sent back to the office. So then I have to go back in and get the real one put in. But she shaped it to make it feel like how my tooth was before.
That's weird.
Yeah, so now I have this fake tooth on top of my real tooth that it feels like.
Dude, you should have got a gold.
See, she didn't let me pick color. There's we're gonna pick we're just picking a color to match your other teeth. So it was the real highlighter yellow one. But yeah, it feels real weird. But I'm just now able to kind of bite down with it because it didn't fit like my real tooth did. It's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's real weird.
It's weird whenever you get any type of filling because I chipped my tooth, one of my front teeth, a while ago, and they put a fake enamel thing on it, and they shaved it down to where it's supposed to match, but it felt weird for a good week or 2 weeks before I really got used to it. Any type of foreign thing on your teeth is going to feel weird for a while.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm sitting at right now. The actual part itself, it doesn't hurt at all. It just kind of hurts when I bite down because I'm not used to it. I don't think it was really filed and fit totally correctly, and I'm just not really used to it. But other than that, it doesn't hurt at all. So, 'twas a success. Just expensive and time consuming.
How much out of pocket did it cost?
I think I was sitting at $900 out of pocket.
Oh no!
But they were able to do a payment plan. So the payment plan's actually not horrible, but we'll be able to handle it. So it's after talking with GoWho back when we actually were able to get a savings account.
They kept from getting a divorce.
Yeah. He kept us from getting divorced. We got
He talked them through their divorce.
Yeah, we have the joint bank account. We're still together. We've got a savings account now. So
you raised your credit score by 90 points.
See, I legit did. I don't know how I did it, but I legit did.
Pay your bills on time.
Yeah, that's basically it, dude. Pay your bills on time.
But see, I have been I don't know what happened.
Well, except for that one you didn't know you had.
Yeah, that one. Okay,
that's what was hurting.
I paid that. So did paying that off brought my credit score up 100 points?
You have one less bill to pay, possibly.
Less debt.
Yeah.
I mean, I went from 500 to 600, so I mean, it's not anything, but still
better than 500.
That's true. Ghostland's Finest is not credible.
All right. So topic 1?
Yes. All right. So what do you do? What do you tell your kids to do the day before contest? Especially if you don't have school.
So you're going to contest on Tuesday?
Yes.
And you have no school on Monday?
Yes.
No physical activities. Stay inside, watch cartoons, eat junk food, but no roughhousing, no fighting.
Drink a lot of water.
Yeah, that too.
No.
I was just thinking stay inside so that way they're not hurting themselves and you show up and your percussionist has a broken wrist on the day of contest.
That's awesome. It's can you still hold the cymbal?
Here's the triangle.
Wrap that around your arm real quick.
Yeah. That's kind of what I told them. I was just hey, stay inside, hang out with your friends, go do whatever, just don't get in trouble. It's kind of what I told them.
Yeah.
I was don't touch your instrument though, okay? I don't want you to mess up your lips at all and do anything like that.
Don't be.
They probably don't practice enough to mess up their lips anyway.
Well, some of them do. But I was just chill and have a good day. That's all I want you to do. So is that good, or should I have them hit spots?
I think you're probably good with what you told them.
30 minutes of hitting spots ain't gonna hurt nobody.
No, but then if they're taking it home to hit spots, then you're gonna have that silly kid who leaves his instrument at home whenever you're trying to leave at 5 in the morning.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too.
So it's kind of easier just to say, leave your stuff here, don't touch it, don't move it. Like, it's here for dress rehearsal.
That makes good sense. That since I have that for dress rehearsal, is that I'm just going to tell them all to leave their. And I didn't even think about that. Just tell them to leave their instrument here. Conan Jones,
Proud of me.
good job.
Because I would do that whenever, and we just like, all right, so we're just going to line everything up. So whenever we load the bus first thing Tuesday morning, when it's 5 o'clock and everybody's still half asleep, it's everything in this pile gets loaded. Nobody leaves dress rehearsal until everything's in the pile. Nobody touches it, and you just watch it like a hawk until everybody leaves the room, lock the door. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. See you Tuesday morning.
Okay, that's really good idea. Didn't even consider that at all.
Yeah, proud of me.
Honestly, didn't. And I feel so dumb that I didn't
But it's silly things like that you don't really think about that just really help you out, because you did contest with them last year, didn't you?
What?
You went to contest with them last year?
Yes, and one of them forgot their mouthpiece.
Okay. So yeah, I would just lessons learned from dumb things happening in the past.
Yeah.
Is just make sure everything goes in your case. How are you doing music?
What do you mean?
Like, do they have their own folders and they're just responsible for their own stuff?
Yeah.
I always took the originals, like the folder of originals and stuff, to have.
Yeah, I was going to do that too.
So
I
that
was
way,
going to do that. I do that, and I take reeds too.
yeah, mountain oil and all that sort of fun stuff.
Yeah.
But I always took the folder of all the original music, so whenever they forget their stuff, I have it there with me. Is that,
right.
Trying to think of other stuff that I did.
Did you ever figure out what to do with your trumpet kid?
What do you mean? I forgot what.
For showing, when he was showing sheep or...
Oh, yeah. We're going on Tuesday instead of Wednesday.
Oh, okay, good. So they were able to move you.
Yeah.
At the contest site.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Well, look at that. Because we talked about it 2 weeks ago, and that's why I thought this week was your contest week. Yeah, I texted.
Oh, I see. Okay. May sent me a nice message for. It wasn't just go KYS fatty like he just sent me last week. It was okay. He was it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, and he was just good luck at contest, and I was like, dude, we don't go to contest till next week. Thank you. Nate's being nice to me. It's scary.
Proud of him.
Yeah, I was trying to be a supportive friend.
Thank you.
But yeah, I legit thought that your contest was this week because we talked about it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. But I think we're gonna be okay. I think.
Yeah, and it helps with you having that Sunday rehearsal.
Yeah.
Because I think 3 days off your instrument is probably a little too much, but having that Sunday rehearsal will probably keep them fresh enough.
Right. That's kind of what I was thinking too. My principal was getting mad at me because he was just like, "Why are we having a rehearsal on Sunday but not Monday?" And I explained to him, I was just like, "I don't want them playing their instruments on Monday at all. I want them relaxing at home, not doing anything that has the potential to hurt their mouths at all. If we're not prepared by Monday, we're not going to be prepared by Tuesday. Sunday is more of me seeing that they have their concert black. And if they don't, then I could go out and get something for them to have concert black."
Yeah, I can freak out all day Monday and not just Monday night after everything's closed.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, "Well, why Sunday?" I was like, "Because it's 2 days before we go to contest because I had to move it for the cattle show." He was like, "Yeah, but we don't do things on Sunday." I was like, "I wouldn't be coming in on Sunday if it wasn't important. It's my birthday." I think that's what sold it for him. I was like, "It's my birthday. I wouldn't be coming in unless it was important. I'm literally going to the city right after this rehearsal's over." Speaking of which, I'll see y'all at 6:00.
It's gonna be good times.
Mage, I'll see you at 6:00.
Okay. We'll talk about it.
Ain't playing.
All right. Unless
Damn it.
I was best with you. What time are you leaving on Tuesday?
Tuesday, so we're the very last band to go. See, that's the other thing. I don't know if I'm happy about us being the very last band to go. Is it good to go in the afternoon or is it bad to go in the afternoon?
You're also, didn't you say that Tuesday was mainly like the junior high bands though?
Yes.
So it's kind of a weird deal since he was able to move you. Like beggars can't be choosers at that point. But
Right.
normally, yeah, I would probably say last is not the greatest place to go because then you're compared to everybody else on the list. But since you're the only one that's probably a high school.
Well, I'm middle school and high school combined.
Yeah, so you kind of fit the bill for both. So like it's comparable to some degree. Like
Yeah.
you should be a little bit above kind of just a middle school group. But since you're so small and you like, you know what I'm trying to say? Kind of.
So am I in a good place or a bad place?
You're in an average place.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Do I have a better chance of making it to state here than I did last year at Mustang?
You've had a whole year to work with them. So yes.
That's not what I'm asking at all.
Yes. I think you are in a better spot than where you were last year.
Okay. Thank you. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Because I will never
Never?
Never.
There it is.
I hate them people. If anybody is listening from Mustang Public Schools, and then that would, or like, excuse me, in the music pro, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. That
Too
might.
much.
Never mind. We're just about to cross lines there, and future Ghost came and slapped me in the face. So, all right. We calmed down. We was about to say some things that might have affected the future. Okay, so calm down. Anyway,
Breathe, Ghost. Breathe.
I'm breathing right now.
No context in anything that followed that at all, but I mean,
Pure, unadulterated hatred.
I'm okay now.
That was the context.
yeah.
All right. Anyways, let's fight about Sonic.
Sonic. Yay.
So tell me why
So-
you didn't like Sonic.
Okay, so I had the pleasure of watching the Sonic movie
Did you see it with the lady friend?
this weekend. No, I watched it with my brother.
Okay.
We watched it on Monday. We actually watched it on Monday when I was on that holiday. It was good. It was probably one of the best super video game movies I've ever seen. As far as like, it was definitely a children's movie. This is a spoiler-free review, I guess. I will say that the things I liked about the movie is that the story was pretty decently written. It had some fun cameos and like stuff that fans would get. There were some jokes in there that adults would like. It was definitely a movie made for children. Which, I mean, it's Sonic. It's a video game movie. That's their audience, is children.
Yeah.
I think that them trying to cater to children hindered the movie a little bit. Like Jim Carrey's character, Dr. Robotnik, he's the villain. You didn't know.
What?
No way.
Spoilers.
So
No way.
when
A game from the 80s?
anyway,
He's the
so-
villain? Whoa.
all right, enough.
Got it.
We got it, Gus. We got it.
Simmer
Lay it
down.
on thick there.
Take about 20% off the top, Squirrely Dan.
Shut up! You just started. All right, so it's time out. Cody Jones the other day, he asked me. He was just like, "Have you ever seen this show called Letterkenny?" When I literally told him 6 months about this show, Letterkenny,
Nope.
and I told him it was just like Trailer Park Boys, except with being rednecks, it was country people.
So Ghost watches Letterkenny?
Yes, it's a good show.
I've only seen like the first season. Anyway,
It's a pretty good show.
before we derail too hard, let me finish my review. So Jim Carrey's character, I think, actually was my weakest point of the movie. Like,
That's fair. I don't like Jim Carrey.
I typically don't mind Jim Carrey. He was his first part, like when he first came in, I thought was really annoying. It wasn't very funny. And he gradually got better throughout the movie, weirdly enough. Like the end of the movie was hilarious. Like, he was hilarious towards the end of the movie. But the beginning of the movie, it was just stupid. So I would say, like, just because it really catered towards children, but the fact that it had pretty much a little bit for everybody, and the design of Sonic was great. The lead male character actually did well. Like, he carried his part pretty decently, which is always a surprise because, you know, he's playing the straight man, so you're like, okay, he's going to be boring. And to some extent he was in some areas, but for the most part he was pretty good. I'd give the movie about a 6.5 out of 10. The way I do ratings is like 5 out of 5. That's cut right in the middle. That's an average movie. Not bad, not great, kind of in the middle, a little boring in areas. I'd say it's a little bit better than average. 7 is good. 9 is fantastic. 10 out of 10 is a movie that you must watch.
What's a 10 out of 10 movie for you?
A 10 out of 10 movie?
Yes.
Well,
don't you dare say
10
Batman v Superman.
I definitely won't say Batman v Superman. Like I said last week, that Ghost so gratefully went over. I like that movie. It has its flaws. I'm not going to lie that it doesn't have its flaws, but Batman v Superman, I think, I enjoyed it more than a Sonic movie, so I would give Batman v Superman a 7.5 to a 7.
Oh my god! I'm like, you ever seen like Looney Tunes? Whenever somebody gets mad and steams come out of their ears, my face is getting red with how mad I'm getting right now. You give Batman v Superman a 7.5.
I think it's a good movie. Not great, not fantastic. It's a good movie. It's better than average. I enjoyed it. My enjoyment factor is what matters in that review. Like, it's a personal opinion. Like, if you didn't enjoy it, you can rate it a 4 or a 3. That's your opinion. We're talking strictly opinions, Ghost.
You're giving
Just
a
if you don't agree with
review.
it.
You're giving a review.
Yeah, and reviews are opinions.
Oh, dude, you're hurting me, man. You're hurting my soul.
What is a review then if not?
You're losing credibility, is what I'm saying.
That's not just because you don't agree with it doesn't mean I lost credibility. You like what you like, man. There's reasons I have it as a 7, like
0.5,
7.5. All right, and there's reasons I like the Sonic movie 6 as a 6.5. It's purely based on my enjoyment factor and what I think makes that movie fun to watch. Like, the point of a movie is to entertain. Whether it is like whether you get entertainment out of it being knowledgeable or like well written or
all right, you just still haven't answered my question.
Fun.
What is a 10 out of 10 movie for you?
I think a 10 out of 10 movie would be like the Joker movie. I personally
I haven't seen that one.
movie.
Give me one that I've seen.
So the Joker movie.
Where do you rate the Green Mile?
The Green Mile. I haven't seen the Green Mile.
Where do you rate The Dark Knight Rises?
The Dark Knight Rises.
I mean, sorry, no, Dark Knight. The Dark Knight.
I'd rate The Dark Knight as a 10 out of 10.
All right, you're getting some credibility. You're getting some credibility now.
Well, see, the thing about 10 out of 10, I think it's a must-watch movie. That doesn't mean that it's...
Yes, that's why I'm
the best
asking
movie
you, like,
ever
what
made.
movies are, like, what is must-watch to you?
Yeah.
You're getting credible. I haven't seen The Joker. I've heard good things about The Joker. Okay? But I
So-
haven't seen it, though, because I couldn't
so
take my
I would
brother
say-
to it.
With, like, the Joker movie, the reason why I would rate that as a 10 out of 10, I personally hated that movie, but I think it's a must-watch movie because everything about that movie was perfect. Like, they did exactly what they set out to do. They made people, like, I watched that movie and it made me feel really disgusted, and like it was such a weird emotion coming out of that movie, and it made me hate that movie. It's like one of those movies where it's like I'll watch it once and never watch it again, just because like there was a lot. It was a lot, but the fact that it sparked that emotion out of me, and the fact that like the acting was phenomenal, the writing was phenomenal, the screenplay was phenomenal, the environment was phenomenal. Like everything about that movie was done perfectly, and that's why I would rate Joker a 10 out of 10. Same with like The Dark Knight. Like,
All right, Coda, play what is it called? Devil's Advocate right here. What's a 10 out of 10 movie for you?
I know Dark Knight's up there.
All right, we've talked about The Dark Knight already.
See, I like the comedy stuff, so I mean, I'm putting like Step Brothers and Anchorman up there.
Step Brothers is a good movie. I like Talladega Nights, Ballad of Ricky Bobby better. First, I don't know why. I just love that movie.
Like, I see where he's coming from. I think your hatred.
I'm not disagreeing with. I haven't seen The Joker.
Yeah,
I haven't seen Dark Knight Rise. Or I mean, I haven't seen what's the other 10 out of 10 movie he said. I'm not disagreeing with the Joker thing at all. I don't have a dog or a horse in the race with that one. I wanted to use a more politically correct one instead, dog in the fight.
he's just mad because I like Batman v Superman more than the Sonic.
That's what it boils down to.
that's
I'll be
Even though
honest.
he's
That's
never
what I was-
seen. He's never seen the Sonic movie.
Let's get down to it. All right.
your blind hatred
Mage
for
likes
Batman,
Batman v Superman better than like. Also, his rating score is like weird. Okay, he told me an average. Okay, an average movie is not 5 out of 10. An average movie is a 7 out of 10. A good movie is an 8 out of 10. A great movie is a 9 out of 10, and a must see is a 10 out of 10. I agree with the must see is a 10 out of 10.
So why wouldn't you just like
do a
do
1 out of 5.
5? Yeah, 1 to 5 then. If I'm doing a 1 to 10, you have a bigger number though.
Because
So then you have,
it
like,
puts
one terrible-
more emphasis on the bad movies.
No, man, 5 out of 5.
The bad
would be-
movies need to be shown that they are bad. A 5 out of 10 is a bad review.
You should do a 1 through 5 scale, because then you can do like a 1 is a terrible movie, 2 is a bad movie, 3 is an average movie, 4 is a great movie, and 5 is a must see movie.
I don't know. I don't know.
See, now
It
y'all are
doesn't-
just arguing semantics. That
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of what I'm feeling too, and I don't really
So-
want to argue about that because we're almost at the hour mark
I-
anyways.
almost
Yeah,
straight
so
up.
what I based my rating system on was there's a YouTuber called Jolo Apocalypse, and he makes like these like cartoony videos, but he'll do like these 10-word reviews, and he does a scale from -10 all the way to +10, and he does his negative scale. So his is even weirder than mine, but he has very specific reasons why he grades that way. And so he does like the negative scores for like ironically entertaining movies, because he goes even a bad movie is fun to watch if it's entertaining. A bad movie's better than a boring.
Like Twilight. Twilight are awful movies, but it's funny to watch just how bad it is.
Yeah, and so
Like Batman v Superman.
Like,
it's fun to watch because of how bad it is. They literally stop fighting because they have the same. Their mom has the same name.
Well, then you would get an ironic enjoyment out of it. That's what I'm saying. Like a bad movie's better than a boring movie. Is how I feel.
I think the two are hand in hand.
Well, if you like a movie because it's bad, like The Room's rated the worst movie ever made, but it's hilarious to watch.
Oh wait, yeah, it is. Okay. What is it? Didn't they make like a remake of that one? Like a what was it?
No, they made a.
What am I thinking of?
You're talking about the one with James Franco on it.
Yeah, the one with James Franco.
It's not a remake of The Room. It's a
It's like a documentary of making The Room, right? Or something like that.
It's so the guy who plays the best friend in The Room wrote a book about the creation of The Room, and the movie's based off his book.
Okay. Anyways,
I don't know. That's a good movie, but I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either. I've seen The Room. Yeah, it's awful. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Okay. Isn't that meme from that one?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I was right. Okay, I was making sure. But I don't know. So a 10 out of okay, so I'll give you a shot out of left field right now for a 10 out of 10 must see movie for me. The Warriors. You ever heard of that one or even seen that one?
I heard it, but I've never seen it.
Where he's like clicking the balls together and he goes Warriors.
Yeah, well, that's not the whole thing, but it's about the gang wars in 1960s New York City, and it's basically all these gang members coming together, trying to become to run the city, and then the Warriors are a small time gang from Coney Island, and they get framed for killing the big bad or the big leader boss dude. They get framed for killing him, and then they have to make their way back to Coney Island. That's pretty much it. I mean, that's not pretty much it, but that's the general plot lines of it.
The 10-second synopsis of the plot.
Yeah, there you go. And I think it's a great. I love that movie to death. Like, sure, it has its trouble spots, but I mean, for the most part, it's a pretty damn good movie. I'd recommend that to anybody. Something like Outside of Left Field. That's something I would recommend.
Yeah, see, and that's what I feel 10 out of 10 movies are. Like, whether or not it's objectively great, to you, it's a must-see movie.
All right. I don't know. I just feel like you disrespect the Sonic.
You haven't seen it.
It gets down to it that I think you're disrespecting. The main reason why I'm so supportive of the Sonic movie is not because I haven't seen it, or because I haven't gone to see it yet, but it's because that they did they spent $30 million extra dollars fixing it to make it look what the fans want. And it's the first time that I can actually remember that a company listened to the fan base, and they're getting rewarded for it. Should Sonic have looked like that in the first go round? Of course he should have, because whatever that abomination they had out was somebody. I hope somebody got fired over that. But
so real talk for a second.
Okay,
I am not a Sonic fan, and
I'm not either. But I grew up playing the game.
And them listening to the fans and changing Sonic to make his appearance that of the video game is literally the only reason I went to go watch that movie.
That's what I'm going to go watch it too. I'm going to go support it just because of that.
I did.
I told my kids to go watch it just because of that.
But just because they changed it doesn't automatically make it a good movie.
Yeah.
No, but I'm going to
support it.
But I'm also going to look at reviews for it and see how much money it's making in the box office.
Okay, how much money it makes doesn't make it a good movie.
I disagree. Look at the top 10 list of all-time movies.
Spider-Man 3 is up there.
Spider-Man
Like-
3, just because it was Spider-Man 3 had a lot of stuff going on, okay? But it wasn't necessarily a bad movie. It just had too much going on.
And you hate on me for liking Batman v Superman. Like, I don't.
Oh, here we go.
Ghost, you got to calm down.
Here we go.
Man.
Don't you dare compare Spider-Man 3 to Batman v Superman.
All right, so
Yeah, it's worse.
now we're really falling down a hole. So
It's not. Wait a minute. It is not worse.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Okay.
The only thing bad about it is Tobey Maguire doing the stupid sidewalk dance. Okay, that's the only thing super bad about that movie. Everything else is great.
Venom's bad.
Venom, no, the symbiote is
bad.
good. The symbiote is good. Eddie Brock is bad. There's a difference.
The Sandman line was bad.
What?
No,
Sandman was not bad.
He was bad.
I swear he's just doing it to make me mad now. I'm not giving you that power over me anymore. You were just doing that to make me mad.
What was it? Green Goblin's son. I can't think of his name.
Harry.
Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad plot line.
It's okay. It's your opinion. That's not a very credible opinion. And it's okay to have that opinion.
It's only not credible because Ghost doesn't agree with it.
You like
see, we finally caught on.
Okay, if you like Batman v Superman. That's what it boils down to, Mage.
Okay. Let me just Ramos okay you here.
Kids these days. Hey, y'all want to go to Top Golf after my dinner thing?
If your whole family's going to be there, are we going to get out before it's super late?
I don't know. I don't have work the next day.
On Monday?
I don't have school Monday. Remember, I'm out for that cow show.
Okay, I'm turned around. I'm all flippy floppy in my brain.
I like Top Golf.
All right, so we're going to Top Golf.
Anyway, topic 3.
No, we are over. We can't even do Hitler clicks. We're like at minute 15, hour 7. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump into our wins of the week. Conan Jones or Inferior Maze, what is your win of?
I updated my resume. That's pretty much it.
Oh yeah, because you're getting ready to move to the city, right?
Well, I'm looking for some places, and
Hey, you want to be roommates?
Starting to apply for some jobs and stuff. And I mean, you have a kid, so I don't know.
Go next. I'll be right back again.
All right. What did I even put for my win of the week? Oh, dude, I played a really good jungle game before getting on this game, and I blind stole a dragon because the Silas smited at 789 health, and I dropped my Jarvan flag right on top of the dragon and got it whenever the dragon was at 10 HP. I did it blind. I literally am a jungle god. I am the greatest jungler of all time next to Tyler 1.
The plays.
And then also, I wanted to get a frame for my bed, and it was a pain in the ass putting together. But it's like this frame that I don't have to have a box spring for. So I was like, okay, cool. So saving money in the future, like if the box spring breaks, whatever, then I don't have to you know what I'm saying? Just thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So putting this frame together was just an inch and a half. And that's why I haven't put it together my brother's yet, because it's the exact same one, except it's a full size bed. And but it's been working really nice for me. It's really nice having I didn't really think I was gonna notice how much better it feels with my bed being up in the air like that, but it was really good, man. We're doing good things.
I wonder how much of that is like placebo effect.
I don't know. It might be a lot of it, but I'm enjoying it.
Hey, that's what matters.
I've even been making my bed every day since I've done that.
Ooh,
Right?
being productive.
I can't preach. I've been preaching to my brother every day since he's like lived with me to make his bed every morning, and then I haven't ever.
Hypocrite.
But now it's nice. It's really good. I'm doing good. Conan Jones, what is yours?
I couldn't really think of one, so I guess not losing my tooth is a plus in my win. I have all of my teeth in my head still,
Yay!
so I guess that's a good thing.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
All right, we good.
I'm good if y'all are good.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much for listening. You can follow us on Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify at Low Scale Gaming. If you have a question or subject you want us to talk about in our next podcast, go and leave us a tweet or email us at lowscalegaming.com. Thank you guys again. And remember, have a great day and a better tomorrow. And go see Sonic.